how are you doing? Are you well?
Yes.
Nice, it's good to be here. I had a bit of a weird start to my day. Is this a safe space? Can I tell you about it?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so guess who woke up to 10 missed calls from their ex? A text that said, I miss you so, so much. Please take me back. And genuinely, guys, quite a graphic nude. My ex. My ex, that is who. Why did we break up? That is a really personal question. I'll tell you all. I will tell you all. Well, I think he fell in love with me for my personality. And so what I did is, guys, little trick, I decided to treat him to a couple more. And he did not like them. Oh my God, he did not like them. A couple of the personalities he didn't like, we'll go through them. He didn't like the one, okay, where I'd be walking through the house and I'd suddenly pretend to be a Sim stuck behind a piece of furniture. Didn't like her. Another one he didn't like is every time we got back to the front door, I would go, without fail, oh, this is me. And it was his house. It was his house. But the personality he hated the most, the one he hated the most, is the one where every time he tried to break up with me, I would go, oops, you can't because it's opposite date. Blah. He really got bored of her. Ever tried to break up with someone on opposite day? Pretty tricky. Pretty tricky. But it's always, I always felt a bit heartbroken after that one. You know, I did everything to try and fix myself, even put myself in rice. Didn't work. But it's always the ones that you don't expect, the ones that shouldn't break your heart that break it the worst. You know, the ones that kind of look like the lead in Flushed Away. Whose hairline is more of a suggestion. And I should have known he was going to break my heart because he was one of those guys that wore his keys on a carabiner on the outside of his jeans. There's probably so many in this room right now. We're in East London. I don't get it. It's like guys that feel like they need to climb a rock at any moment, even if the biggest mountain they've ever climbed is Primrose Hill. Who's got one? You've got one. I heard a jingle. Was it just your keys? Oh, was it you? I won't attack you. No, a lovely lady. There's nothing wrong with it. But now I'm dating, but trust is quite hard when it comes to dating. I slept with a guy recently who worked in IT because I hadn't given to charity in a while. And, and I woke up in the morning and get this, guys, he had stolen my Wi-Fi box. I was like, darling, connection's over here. But I fall in love quickly, which is a bit of a problem. It means I get heartbroken quite a lot. But I recently got this incredible advice from this 14-year-old girl on TikTok. Incredible. And her eyeliner was even, so I knew I could trust her. And she said, ladies, 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 heartbreak is all about perspective. Just change the way you're looking at it. And I was like, got it. Yes, I can do that. So instead of going, oh, no, like, he manipulated me. Ugh. You go, oh, my God. He manipulated me. It works for everything. But I don't want to be too negative because I'm actually very happy to say I'm now in a very long-term and committed situationship. Do you guys know about situationships? Yeah? Any happy ones in here? Not usually. So a situationship, if anyone who doesn't know, is when you have sex with someone multiple times a week, you talk about your feelings, they meet your parents, you name your future dog, you do presents at Christmas, you do Valentine's Day, you book holidays, but they wouldn't really care if you died. That is a situationship. Like I said, mine is pretty serious right now. Don't want to brag, but I think I could take this one to the grave. I think in about 50 years, my last words to him on my deathbed will be something like, Ooh, babe, quick one, before I go. What are we? And he'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not looking for anything serious right now. Why do you feel need to put a label on this? And our three, because we sat there like, Dad, please. But I'm finding it's hard to be, it's just landed. It's hard to date when you're a bit of a people pleaser, and I'm a bit of a people pleaser. It's actually so bad that I'm in therapy for it. But therapy and people pleasing, quite a bad mix. Because now every therapy session, I like to pretend I'm doing a little bit better so that she thinks that she's doing a good job. Yes, and between you and me, things are not looking good up there. In therapy, I'm trying to work out where my people-pleasing comes from. Like, one theory, it's because I'm the youngest of all my siblings and I compare myself to them a lot, okay? Like, my brother, Ollie, when he was 27, he owned a house with his wife, which is gross. I think we can all agree. And I'm 27, and I spent the morning Googling things like, why is it called a building if it's already built? That's a clever joke. It's my best one. But I'm not ashamed to be a people pleaser. I'm not ashamed because there's loads of really famous people pleasers that came before me. Like, I was watching the Shamima Begum documentary the other day. You know, the girl that left to join ISIS at 16? Hey, you seem to go with me on this next bit. Trust me, okay. Do we think she was a terror threat? Do we think she was an extremist? Or could she have been, guys? Little bit of a people pleaser that ended up in the wrong conversation. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I was 16, I genuinely would have done anything to feel accepted by a group of men. Used to shave myself here downwards before One Direction concerts, just in case. Just in case. So if ISIS had come up to me, you know, and and been like, hey, Maddie, oh my God, love your Ugg boots. Just to say, we're ISIS. We're this super cool friendship group. We have a bunch of really cool projects happening worldwide that we would love you to be involved with. Also, the weather here is lovely and the boys are to die for. 16-year-old Maddie would have been like, Mum, look after my Nintendogs. Where do I sign? And again, call me an empath, but sometimes I look around at the dating pool in London and I'm like, Shamima. I get it. I get it. Like, would you rather date Jamie, who lives in Clapham, works in recruitment and has a gilet for every season, or a boy from ISIS? We'll go through it. So dating one will bring shame to your family name and all your friends will rightfully disown you. The other one, guys, are just a terrorist. We'll go again. Dating one, you might have to sacrifice your life and all your beliefs. The other one, guys, just a terrorist. But they do have something in common, these two groups of men. They have actually, sadly, both been radicalized. I know. One is just by Huel. Do you guys know about Huel? For anyone who doesn't know, Huel is this kind of meal replacement drink for men who are so busy. so busy crunching numbers, trying to launch their podcasts, wanking into mirrors, that they don't actually have enough time to chew their own food. So sad. And in every shaker fuel, it's designed so it has all the vitamins and minerals and calories you need to become a complete bellend. That's been my time. Thank you so much.
Maddie Coombe, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful section. We're going to have another quick break. Take your glasses with you to the bar and all that sort of stuff. One more.